Hello Scorpio Nation, and welcome to my channel and your weekly tarot reading for October 31st through November 6th. If you haven't met me, and you probably haven't since this is a brand new channel, I'm Sophie and I'm an intuitive reader. I'm going to be pulling a few cards to see what's going on with you currently. I'll be taking a look into your recent past, your current energy, and the immediate future. And then I'll close it out with a few oracle cards and messages from the universe. Remember, these are general readings, so they may not resonate for everyone. And be sure to check the description box below for more information on cards, decks, books, all the things, and a link to book a personal reading or coaching if you wish. They are currently open. And don't forget to check your sun, moon, and rising signs for a more well-rounded view of what's going on in your world. And with that, let's get into your reading. Universe, angel, spirits, guides, what do we have for Scorpio for this week? Oh, sorry, had an itch. What do we have for Scorpio for this week? All right. What do we have for Scorpio for this week? And there you are. This is your Scorpio card. Death is Scorpio, which is Saturn energy. All right. I am an intuitive reader, so I don't always read reversals. It just depends on the energy of the reading. So if cards come out flipped over, oh, for Christ's sake, what is it with this card and the collective? I swear to you, like, at least half my readings, if not more, for the last 2 weeks have had this card in this position. I don't know what's going on here, but this card just refuses to leave the current energy of the collective right now. Everybody's having this feeling of sort of disconnect. I mean, just like you. All right. Are we all in the frame? Oh, sorry. I'm already getting in my head and not even paying attention to what you're seeing. Okay. For those of you who are wondering, this is the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, and it is linked below the video. Okay. So, just like the collective, Scorpio's in between right now. Intuitively, you're feeling that there is something wrong with your current situation, and you want to find a way out of it. You're feeling this need to sort of, it's almost like defend yourself against something. And I do, with these two cards here, I do get the sense that you are moving in a different direction in your life, that you are closing one chapter, opening another, but the people around you are not, ooh, I'm getting chills. Okay, we're on the right path here. The people around you are not on board with this transition that you're making. And so you feel the need to defend whatever it is this transition is that you're making, and you're feeling really like beat up and battered and bruised over the whole thing. At the same time, you're also wanting this to end. Like, you want an end to this feeling of people judging you. I'm getting judgment here now all of a sudden. Interesting. At the same time, like, despite, you know what, I'm going to do this because this is how this reading is coming through for me. So it's almost like, okay. So the two halves, this is your battle. your past, and your future. And that's why you're feeling like you're in this energy, because you, being Scorpio, you're going through a major transition in your life right now. You are changing what was into what you want it to be. And what you want is stability. I'm hearing more than anything, for a lot of you, it's financial stability. And so here you are, minding your business, trying to grow something. And for some of you, I feel like I'm hearing this is like a side business or a side hustle or something like that you are trying to grow big enough to replace your full-time income. And other people are not understanding this process, and they're judging you, and you're feeling judged. Even though you have complete clarity on the direction that you're going in, you're feeling the judgment of other people. And so this is where this comes into play. You feel like you need to defend this decision that you've made. And people are not understanding it, and it's leaving you feeling like unsupported in your ventures. But despite feeling that lack of support, Scorpio is used to being on their own. Scorpio is perfectly happy doing things their way and leaving the rest, if that makes sense. Like, you're either with me or you're not. And so I do get this feeling, though, that these people that are judging you, you're going to be like cutting them off, cutting them out here pretty soon, because it doesn't serve you to have those kinds of people in your life. You're over here trying to build something new for your future. And it's something that you're excited about. It's something that you're passionate about. It's something that you want to pursue. But it is a major transition in your life. And I also get, I'm picking up some like Hierophant energy here, that you are doing something like non-traditional. Maybe you're trying to like become a YouTuber or what do they call those? A Twitcher? Those people that do Twitch or whatever it is. Twitcher? Is that even a thing, or did I just make that up? I don't even know. But maybe whatever it is that you've decided to transition into is something that is non-traditional. You're going to start something where you're working from home. And people who grew up in that traditional framework, you know, our parents and our elders, they are not understanding the opportunities that are available to current generations and our ability to sustain ourselves and sustain our income through the internet, because that is not the traditional model that we've had for the last 300 years, 200 years, 300 years, somewhere in there, call it 250, split the difference. The whole 888 principle. And if you're not familiar with the 888 principle, somewhere along the line, and I can't remember who it was, but during the, I believe it was like the Industrial Revolution or something, somebody decided that you can work for 8 hours, you can have 8 hours to yourself, and then you sleep for 8 hours. And that was the 888 balance. And they thought it was going to be perfect for everybody. And now in today's society, the 888 no longer works for people because things are moving too quickly now. It's a whole thing. You can Google it. But whatever it is that you're doing, whatever this transition is, people are not liking it. But you don't care. You're affected by it, unfortunately, because I feel like this is friends and family and people that you, not necessarily people that you look up to, but people who are within your immediate circle. And for a lot of you, I feel like you are getting into a lot more of this like success and growth mindset work. And I'm getting that quote, and I can't remember who said it originally, but it's you are a reflection of the 5 people that you spend the most time with, or something like that. It's something to that effect. And you are realizing that this lack mindset, this loss mindset, this almost fear mindset is not helping you. These people who are in this mindset, it's the opposite of a growth mindset. It's fear. It's the unknown. It's comfort zones. And here you are trying to make this transition out of comfort zones and into something that, yeah, it kind of scares you, but big dreams will do that. And you have the passion and the ambition and the will to move forward with this. But I really do feel like people in your life are holding you back. And so you're trying to make this transition into what you feel is best for you, and people are unhappy with it. Because you're going to start leaving people behind. Because, again, you are a reflection of the 5 people that you spend the most time with, and you don't want to be around those people who have a fear mindset. I can't remember what it is, like the opposite of the growth mindset. It's like fear, lack, loss, something like that. But the specific word is not coming to me, which is funny because I've spent so much time doing like mindset coaching and success coaching, and here I am, I can't even remember like the term that I'm looking for. Okay, moving on though. So over here, sitting facing up, I had the high priestess. So intuitively, you know what's right for you. You know that you are headed in the right direction. You know what? I might just pull this out because it really does speak to you in this current moment. You know where you're going. You know what you're doing. You know what's right for you. You're just feeling tied by traditions, tied by the thoughts and opinions of other people. Yeah. It's that devil energy. And not in this version of the devil, but in the traditional version of the devil, you have the 2 lovers, the male and the female, and they have those like chains and collars around their necks, like they're imprisoned by these structures that they have nothing to do with. So it's time for you to move forward with what you know is best for you. Don't let these other people imprison you and keep you bound to systems and structures that no longer work for you. Now, I think it was last week I'm getting chills now because I'm bringing it up. Last week was the reading where I pulled all 4 aces for Scorpio. And all 4 aces was abundance in all things. And did anybody win the lottery? Because I remember saying something about that. Somebody's winning the lottery. One of y'all Scorpios is winning the lottery. But the point being is, last week's reading was all about abundance coming in all areas, lump sums of money, new things, and I remember the title was A Whole New Scorpio. That's this transition. This is a whole new Scorpio. This is you working towards a completely new life for yourself. And in the creation of this new life, I'm getting chills big time now. I'm preaching. You are going to be leaving people behind, and they don't like that. They don't like that. Because it's like, it's so funny. It has this feeling of like this greedy little goblin, and misery loves company. And these people who are stale and stagnant and trudging through life and hating every moment, they want you to be part of that. They don't want you to grow out of that. And I'm also getting something kind of like the establishment, the suppression of, why am I hearing like the suppression of the middle class? I I don't get into politics. I refuse. I don't watch the news or anything like that, but I am hearing something about like the establishment. So, yeah. In your heart, you know what's right for you. Intuitively, here's your moon. Here's your priestess. You know what you need to do. You know what's right for you. You know where your guidepost is. Here's your star. Here's your star card, your hopes and dreams, your wishes. You're going to go into a phase of hermit mode at this point because you can't fight this fight. You will lose. And what I mean in that sense is these people are never going to come around to your new life, your new ideals, the new Scorpio. These people are never going to get on board for it. So it's a losing battle for you. So I see, and it will, if it's not already, it will become toxic energy for you. It's definitely imprisonment at this point. So I feel you sort of retreating. You're going to collect your energy, you're going to retreat, and you're going to start following your passions, your pursuits, and building something for the future that makes your heart happy. Because that's what you want. You want your own happiness. Scorpio wants its own happiness. I feel like for a lot of Scorpios, you've been taking tower moment after tower moment after tower moment for like years, for like 5-6 years now. And you're just kind of like, when is it going to be Scorpio's moment to like come out from under the rock, come out from hiding and actually enjoy the sun? Because you've been in hermit mode for a while, but it wasn't just hermit mode. It wasn't just you taking care of your energy. It was survival. It was tower moment hermit mode. You've been surviving. And now you're coming into a place where you're going to be thriving. This is new, chills again. This is new energy for Scorpio, for the Scorpio collective. Thriving is not something that Scorpio is used to. So it is a transition for you. From surviving to thriving. And again, you're not going to take everyone with you, and that's okay. That's okay. Because at the end of the day, you have to take care of you. It's not your responsibility to... I'm going to preface this by saying unless you have children or, some other obligation. But it's not your job, it's not your responsibility to take care of the people around you. You have to take care of yourself. You have to do right by yourself. Because you only get this one life in this lifetime. Now, depending on your belief system and reincarnation, yes, but this existence here and now. When you come back, when you reincarnate next time, you're going to have a completely different existence. You could come back in the opposite gender, or, you could come back as a tree. I mean, I don't know. But that existence is that existence, and this existence is this existence, and in this existence, you have to look out for number one. And you can't do that if you're focused on the thoughts and the opinions of the people who are holding you back. Because they will. Like I said, misery loves company. They don't want you to be successful because then it makes them look at their own lives and their own lack of success, and it makes them feel bad about themselves. And they don't want to feel bad about themselves. That's why they bitch about everything. Because bitching makes them feel better about their own miserable little lives. Because they have nothing better to do. They have nothing better to focus on than their own unhappiness. And you are trying to break that cycle. You are trying to break those chains and those bonds of that severe oppression that you've been feeling for so long. I really just went off on a tangent on Scorpio, and I apologize. Alright, I'm going to keep moving forward. Okay, I'm hearing I need to pull a third row. I don't know why, so we'll see what comes out in this message. Because I think this message was pretty clear. I don't feel like I really need to, yeah. Sorry, things are in my head and they're not coming out in words, and I need to verbalize new beginnings, new starts, new transitions, whole new Scorpio. Okay, so what is this third row that I need to pull for Scorpio? What is this third row that I need to pull for Scorpio? Moving in a different direction. You've made the decision. You know the direction you're going to start walking in. You're going to start heading. This is just confirmation that you need to do that. You need to go in that direction. Whatever you are passionate about. The energy is going to be moving very quickly. You're going to have clarity. But you're also going to be very pragmatic about it. This isn't just you like recklessly following some invisible concept. I feel like you have a very strong, concrete direction that you're going in. Something that's going to be very stable. It's like you have a business plan, not just a business idea. Like you are past the stage where you had this big idea. Now we are in the implementation phase of the big idea. We have our business plan. We know the direction we're headed in, and we're moving in that direction. We're being very smart about the decisions we make. We're being very pragmatic. And yes, while this is a passionate pursuit, you're not being reckless with your decisions. You're going into this almost analytically, I'm hearing. You know what to do, you know how to do it, and now you're doing it. Sorry, I just dropped 3 on the floor. All right, so here's your King of Pentacles again. That's the stability that you're working towards. And because I have this King of Pentacles twice, it's bordering on like Emperor energy for me, for you. That what you're building today, oh, holy cow. I'm hearing generational wealth here. What you're building today is not just for you, it's going to be for your children and your grandchildren. Holy cow, this is generational wealth. And look, we've got the Empress right here. This is all about abundance. And the Hierophant is tradition, and it's, it is like conformity, conforming. Oh, this is the structures that you're building. Okay. So as you're moving towards building this business, building this new life for yourself, and building this generational wealth, there are systems and structures that have to be put in place in order for you to achieve that. And that's what this is. This is the structures that you're going to be creating that will lead you out of this phase of, you know, it's a multi-step process. So like I said, you went from the idea phase to the business plan phase to the implementation phase. And with the Chariot here, I really feel like you are now in that implementation phase where you have a really good picture of what it is that you're doing. And now it's just putting in the blood, sweat, and tears to make it happen. And that blood, sweat, and tears is the structures you're putting in place. This is the groundwork that you're laying that's going to lead to this generational wealth, the abundance that you're calling in. Wow. Okay. So again, this is, ooh, I'm getting chills. Big picture stuff, generational wealth. This is what you're building. This is your passion pursuit, the generational wealth. And when you have a dream that is this big, you cannot let these small-minded people hold you back. Cannot. Because this is so much bigger than their small-mindedness. This is huge. This is big, big dream kind of stuff. Which is why, dun, 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 you're going to go into this hermit mode. Because you have work to do, Scorpio. You have shit to get done. And this train is moving and it is not stopping. And yeah, you might have to run over a few people along the way, but you know what? Sometimes these are the things that have to happen. Go to any successful person and ask them if they haven't had to leave a few people behind. I guarantee you the answer is yes. Because you can't do epic shit with basic people. Ooh, that's going to be the title of this one. You can't do epic shit with basic people. That's right. Girl boss mode. Sorry. Erase that. It just came to me. I watch a lot of those channels on like Instagram and stuff, so I apologize for those of you who do not identify as feminine. But yeah, at the end of the day, you are pulling back your energy from people, and it really does feel all-encompassing. Like, even the people who are on board with this, I still feel you retracting your energy, and it's really more of just you putting your head down and getting to work. That's really all it is. You've got work to do. You've got big dreams. You have a lot you want to achieve, and you want it to start coming in as quickly as possible. So you cannot be distracted. Oh, distractions. Some of these people may be trying to distract you as well. Like, trying to get you to go out, trying to get you to go, I don't know, party, or I'm feeling like a time distraction, like pulling you away from the work that you want to do to go do like meaningless, frivolous things. And while it's kind of a double-edged sword, because yes, you do need to get out, and you can't stay hermit mode forever because you'll drive yourself crazy. So you do need to find that balance, the work-life balance, even though you're in the middle of your hustle. So I don't feel like you need to do it right this second. It's okay to like grind it out for a little while, but just know that you can't maintain that tempo forever. Eventually you will have to come up for air. But I do get the sense that there may be some people here, again, this devil energy, trying to distract you from your goals. And that is another tactic that they will use to try and keep you from leaving them behind. They want to distract you. Wow, big messages for Scorpio. Okay, I'm hearing there's something in here for you. What is your message for Scorpio? What is your message for Scorpio? Fast-moving energy. Yeah. Right here. Your Chariot. Like I said, this train is moving. And you... Ooh, chills again. My goodness. This train is moving. And you are not stopping. How many's here? 3? Too many. Okay. If it was 2, I might have taken it. What else? What's your message for Scorpio? What's your message for Scorpio? There we go. New beginnings and endings. Yeah, this is your death card. This is ending. It's endings. I mean, it's transitions. And then your new beginnings. Hey, look, there's your star card on your Hermit. And then where was that? Here's your Chariot again. Was it in the other pile? Why do I feel like I just saw that wheel somewhere? Wheel of Fortune. There's your double energy again. Huh, weird. I swear I just saw it. Was I looking at something else? Is it this one maybe? Huh? That's so weird. I swear I just saw a Wheel of Fortune for you guys. Maybe it was in one of my other readings and I'm like... But here's your star energy. Getting sabotaged by people around you. You achieving success. Moving forward with your Chariot energy. Moving forward with your passions. Here's your Magician. What you're manifesting. I mean, you working towards the future. You chasing after what you want. And then we're right back to the 2. The energy is moving towards the new beginnings, but new beginnings also call for endings. So this is basically big picture, like zoomed out, everything that's going on in the rest of this reading. You're moving, you're not stopping, you've made the decision, you're moving forward. You want this new life for yourself. But to have it, you have to close other chapters. Wow, big messages. I love my Scorpio readings. All right, Moonology, what do we have for Scorpio? This was a great reading. Like, I am all smiles, you guys. I loved this. This was great. Expect powerful change. What did I say? What did I tell you? Anything else, Moonology? I'm not hearing. Oh. Adjustments are required, yeah. To have new beginnings, you have to have endings. That's the adjustment. The adjustment is everything that I've been saying. I mean, I feel like I'm going to be beating a dead horse if I really go into this all over again. You can't do epic shit with basic people. And Scorpio is headed towards epic shit. Like I said, generational wealth is what's coming through over here. You cannot achieve that with small-minded people. You can't. Oh, and look, the energy is gaining momentum. That's exactly what I said. This train is going. Angel Answers, what do we have for Scorpio? This was such an amazing reading, you guys. Like last week and this week, it's just like Scorpio is really coming in on the energy spectrum, and I'm loving it. I'm loving every second of it. You may not be coming out to the world yet about all of it, you know. Remain positive, yeah. Because you're going to feel a little bit sad. You know, that's why you're in this 2 energy, because you know what you have to do intuitively, but emotionally, you don't want to. Emotionally, you're still attached to these people. But intuitively, you know that they are holding you back. So you have to stay positive. Put your vision board up. Put it up in front of you. Like I have mine right here. I'm staring at it right this second. Put your vision board up where you can see it when you're working, when you're doing things. I've seen people have multiple vision boards and they put them all over the house so that when they're, you know, in spot A or spot B or spot, they always have this constant reminder of what they're working towards, why they're working, why they're putting their focus and their energy. Like, and that's another thing too, is what is your why? Not just that you're passionate about something and you have big dreams, but why are you doing this? And if you haven't read it yet, there's a book, oh my gosh, I can see it. It's a white book and it's got why in big red letters, but like the rest of the title, is it like Discover Your Why or What's Your Why or something like that? And I can't remember the name of the author, so I apologize. I will link it below though. It'll be under, I think there's a section that says something about like other or books or something like that. And I will put a link to that book below so that you can find it. But yeah, if you don't know why you're doing something, choose a new direction. Yeah. I feel like a lot of you have already done this, because you're already in this energy of moving forward, of going through this process. I feel like this choose a new direction is just going back to this, of this sort of emotional stalemate that you're feeling because of these people, and that you need to go in a different direction. Because I feel like all of this, like, business, career, whatever this is, I feel like you're already on that path. You're still just dealing with these people. So you're being asked to go in a different direction. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? I have this other deck over here. I don't use this very often because they always, I like to pull the flippers, and this deck doesn't flip like that very well. But I am feeling like there might be a message in here for you. Is there a message in here? Reveal your truth and let go of the old. Yeah. And on the bottom it says, seek your destiny. Reveal your truth. That's having that tough conversation with these people. Let go of the old. Let go of what is not serving you. And seek your destiny. Move forward with your big dreams, your big hopes, your big plans. Nurture all your love. All right, Scorpio, I cannot continue on. I will exhaust myself. This was a huge reading for me energetically. I had so much coming through for you in this reading, so I'm just going to leave it here. Otherwise, I will go on and on and on. So thank you for bringing your energy. Don't forget to like and subscribe so I can get these messages out to more people and help more people. Check your sun, moon, and rising signs, and I will see you in the next video.